Good morning, everybody. Welcome along to Dublin Airport. Liam's buddy, how you doing? So, another very blustery day in Dublin Airport. So apparently there's a Hungarian private jet coming in around 1 o'clock today. Morning, Helen, how are you? Good to see you. So I have the microphone tucked in under my jacket to try and shield from some of the wind. Brian asks, good morning to you. Happy Monday. Is the sound okay, guys? Just, I have the microphone in under my coat, so. I can turn the gain down a little bit, hang on. Testing 1, 2. Testing. Is that any better? Let me know how that is, please. Should be okay, I think. Or might be a little bit low. So is that sound level okay or a bit low? Okay, hang on, I'll put another little bit. Now, not sure what that's like. Right, let's get into the stream. So, we have an ATR coming in next. There you go, so that's our ATR in from Gatwick. Thanks, Liam. You can see the floppy sock is standing to attention. So, ATR 72-600 in from Gatwick. So I was setting up getting out of the car today, and there was a person in the car beside me and he goes, "Are you vlogging everything?" No, I am. I was kind of quite shocked that somebody knew who I was. Sorry, it'll take me a couple of airplanes in to get the So, hope everybody had a lovely weekend. I know, I certainly did. Yeah, I was surprised, Sarah. It was actually kind of nice. Then again, he knew who Paul was as well, so that kind of... Aviation is streaming as well today at 5:30 from the pillars, I would imagine. Odd socks from the Aer Lingus. All the transatlantic. So I think we have an ATO coming in next. Phil, morning to you. John Coffey, good morning. Yeah, that's right, Helen. Circumference is due in at 11:15, and apparently there's a private A319 coming in from Hungary. So we've an ATR in from Manchester, followed by a 777 American Airlines. Catch up with our little ATR. A little bit of a wobble. So it's only about 13 degrees here today, so a little bit nippy. Still waiting for summer to arrive here in Ireland. See our American Airlines in the distance. Yeah, busy day planned today. A lot of arrivals in. Get our 777 AA coming in from Dallas, I believe. must say I love the livery of the American Airlines. Definitely think it is one of the prettiest. So 777 American Airlines in from Dallas in the States. Very nicely done. So 757 coming in from Chicago to Dublin, United Airlines, 25-year-old plane. And that's followed by a Bombardier Challenger 350 coming in from DeVille. So there's our next two incomings. Greg, morning to you. Good to have you along here this morning, Gregory, all the way from the USA. Sock check. Let's catch up with our 757 United Airlines. All the way in from Chicago and Illinois. Greg, as always, thanks for being here. I know it's stupid o'clock where you are and very early, so thanks a million for joining us. A little bit of rocking and rolling. Ado, good morning to you, sir. So next up we have NetJet, Bombardier Challenger 350. That's followed by Albastar coming in from Palma. It's a 737. Yeah, Brian, should be still here in 2 hours. Plan to be here till about 1 o'clock maybe. Maybe a bit after, depending on how the batteries last. Part 777, American Airlines. Little rocky rolly. Liam, I think you're off on Hollybop soon. Are you off to Mallorca, I think, or somewhere like that? So, a bit of a crosswind now for the incoming planes coming in, so if we get a few gusts it might get a little bit interesting. Alba Air in from Palma. Alba Star. Bloody trucks. Yeah, Helen, I was half tempted to go to the pillars because it is a little bit quieter, but I just, with my lens, I can't get close enough, so it's... Okay, yeah. Thanks a million. another of the rugby liveries. Richard, good morning to you. Next up, we've Aer Lingus in from Rome. Thank you, Liam. There's Lufty pushing back. So you can see from the floppy sock we've a slight crosswind. Aer Lingus. Richard, hope you're doing well today. So a 330 coming in from Chicago next. Get to where Aer Lingus Airbus A330 coming in from Chicago. Again, guys, anybody that's just joined us, Paul from Dubjet Aviation will be streaming live from the airport again today at 5:30 p.m. I, for one, will be joining the stream. Dubjet Aviation is now Ireland's largest aviation streaming channel. Alan, morning to you. The more the merrier, Helen, the more the merrier. Next up we have a Cessna 688 Citation coming in from Cork, followed by an Aer Lingus in from Dusseldorf. So they are the next two. Sun is coming out to say hello. That's all we're allowed, rant. I'm quite partial to a rant myself. So it's our little citation coming in from Cork. If you had a spare 7 million, you could get one of these. So as I said, next up we've A320 EA693 in from Dusseldorf, followed by a Ryanair in from Gatwick, flight FR115. We have a nice land there in about 9 minutes in from Reykjavik. Just gonna move my tripod a little bit so So guys, there's an American streamer called Pip Hastings Aviation. Definitely would recommend giving him a look. An extremely knowledgeable person when it comes to aviation, as he's from the industry. So Pip Hastings Aviation. In fairness, there's actually so many good live streamers out there with aviation. We're kind of spoiled for choice, really. So we're just waiting for FR 115 London Gatwick coming in from Ryanair, just to get a little bit closer. It's a 15-year-old aircraft, which, as I said before, is quite old for a Ryanair plane, because to date I still think they have the youngest fleet in Europe. JetBlue heading stateside. Let me catch up with our Ryanair. Michael McGuire, hello from Melbourne. Good to see you again, buddy. Always great to have you here. So next up, 737 MAX 8 coming in from Reykjavik, from Iceland there. Followed by an ATR 72600 in from Southampton. So 737 MAX 8 Iceland Air in from Reykjavik. Quite a nice looking livery on these planes too. Have a joke for you. What type of biscuit flies? A plain biscuit. Oh, matching socks, I believe. Yeah, sorry, Helen was about him. I'd say the red hair doesn't fare you well in Australia, Michael. Although my brother lives in Australia, he's there about 30 years, and he kind of has the reddyish hair as well. He struggles over there in the sun. I think so, Adrian, that's what Paul said, yeah. So, little ATR from Southampton next. I can't remember, Adrian, to be honest with you. I just wish they'd give them back to the retro with the cute button nose, because it really does look odd with the different cowlings on it. I wonder why they changed the cowlings, because they're hardly changing the full engines on the aircrafts. So, ATR 72-600, Aer Lingus coming in from Southampton. Oh, very smooth. Delta heading statebound. Good morning, Paul. Sir Lurker. Next up, Aer Lingus in from Lyon, EI 551. Registration EI-NSD. Again, guys, Dubjet Aviation will be streaming live at 5:30 today from Dublin Airport. Bloody truck. Icelander that just came in from Reykjavik and our Delta statebound. cloud cover here, Ado, I won't see it. Next up we've Ryanair coming in from Marseille, flight FO4284, followed by SAS in from Oslo. Yeah, I can see that lofty, the 380 on flight radar, Washington to Munich, 39,000 feet at 520 knots. Our next one though is Ryanair in from Marseille. Thanks, Liam. I can see it off in the distance, a little bit too far to get just yet. Flight getting ready to depart. Again, everybody, thank you for joining me here today. Let's catch up with our flight inbound from Marseille. You can just see in the background there behind that flight there's another. That's the SAS coming in from Oslo. There with your typical cloud of smoke on landing as our Aer Lingus A330. Next up we have our SAS in from Oslo. As you can see from the floppy stock now, it's a slight crosswind for the incoming aircrafts. Probably only 10 to 15 gusts, so not really going to cause them any trouble. I actually like dad jokes. I know they're kind of really stupid, but it's like what's brown and sticky? A stick. What did the fish say when he hit the wall? Damn. Thank you very much. I'm here till Thursday. So SAS in from Oslo. nicely done. Fair point, Ado. Yeah, I used to have loads of them. I can't think of what did Hitler say to his men before he told them to get into the tank? Get into the tank. Next up, Ryanair in from Naples, FR 6841. It's a 7-year-old aircraft. Yeah, I give it up now, Ado. I know loads of rude jokes, but I can't say them on here. I've never even heard of a Helen. Yeah, they don't make ads like they used to. No, can't see any rabbits today, or hares. Floppy sock check. Oh, I didn't see it, Helen. Hang on. No, can't see it. Tearing along. Yeah, Helen, I think they're actually hares. I don't think they are rabbits, although Polcock Dub Bunny, that was definitely a rabbit as far as I know. Let's see, Iberia Express off to Madrid. My phone keeps blowing off the tripod. So that's Iberia Express off to Madrid. Yeah, maybe there's probably a mix of both, Helen. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. Next up, SAS in from Copenhagen. So next stream I do this week, I think I'm going to do it from the pillars because the road noise here is just horrendous. I know I can get a little bit closer to the aircraft in this spot, but next up, we've a Neo in from London Heathrow, EI155, registration EI LRA. Okay, Greg, good to know. I don't even know what an evanescent painkiller is. Why would you drink up warm water? I wouldn't imagine anything tastes nice with warm water. Paul, I don't know, will I be able to clear the fence? That's the only problem. The only one I know is sulfidine, and I actually love the taste of the soluble sulfidines. Ruby, good morning to you. Hope you're in fine fettle on this Monday morning. So we catch up with our next inbound aircraft. I must say, for summer, we're definitely not getting summer weather, that's for sure. Turkish Airlines in the background. Not a problem, Ruby. Great to have you here. Yeah, always there. We got it coming in there half an hour ago, maybe, Ruby. It's the first time I've seen it too, Ruby. So flight EI 507, Aer Lingus, coming in from Bordeaux. It's a 16-year-old A320, coming in from Bordeaux in France. Paul, I meant to say to you, did you get a chance to use the follow focus kind of remote you got for the camera for the zoom? Odd socks on this Aer Lingus. Sorry, just moving the mic. How did you find it, Paul? Was it good? Great to see you again. That's it, Ruby. We should start scoring deliveries. So I think the AA would definitely be up there. Paul, I didn't think there was too much lens shake on the stream. But oh my god, the clarity from that camera is just top class though. It's so crisp and clear. Thanks for subscribing. I can't pronounce your name because it's... I don't know what it is. I meant to say to Paul, when I was setting up this morning, getting out of the car, there was a guy beside me, and he goes, "You're vlogging everything, are you?" And I was kind of going, "Hey, yeah." He's going, "Yeah, I know you and that other mad fella that stands on the roof of his van." I went, "Yeah, that's Paul from Dublin Aviations." Yeah, it's still breezy here today though, Paul. I wish the breeze would feck off. Taking the camera out of my jacket, so if it's too windy, let me know and I'll stick it back in under my jacket. So 3:30 of Aer Lingus. Bit wobbly. ghost plane. Scary, how are you? Great to see you again. Good to have you along. Yeah, true, Helen, was butter. So flight radar is not showing me an incoming craft, but I can see one, so it's not coming up in flight radar for some reason. But we do have a lofty coming in from Frankfurt, A321. But whatever this inbound plane is coming in now, it's not showing up on flight radar. Oh, Liam has it, but it's not showing up in mine for some reason. Yeah, Helen, the same here. My nose is actually running, so that's how I know when it's cold, as Paul will tell you. When you're streaming and it's windy, the nose runs like a tap. So there's a ghost plane. Oh, it's showing up now, yeah. Airbus A321 coming in from Toronto. Quite a new aircraft at 4 years old. So, ghost plane off on its travels. It's weird when you're looking at the picture through the camera, it looks lovely, but it is actually quite chilly. I'd say probably only about 13 or 14 degrees, which would be pleasant if there was no wind, but the wind would freeze the balls off a brass monkey. So air transit coming in from Canada. It's actually a country that's on the list that I'd love to see. I've never been to Canada, but I've always heard good things about it. Another wibbly wobbly wonder coming in. There's our A330 just arrived in. United Airlines heading off stateside. Oh, I've just got a lovely waft of rubber. So Lufty in next from Frankfurt. Yeah, you're right. Defo odd socks on the United. Joining on Aer Lingus's party of the odd socks tradition. Catch over there, Lufthansa coming in from Frankfurt. Nicely done from the Lufty guys. Aer Lingus 330 in, United 757 out. Emerson from Dubai, 23 minutes out, inside out. Looking forward to catching that one. But next we have Aer Lingus coming in from Frankfurt. EI 651. 16-year-old aircraft from the Aer Lingus. Followed by an ATR in from Edinburgh. Unusual reg on the ATR, GCMMN. Probably because it's operated by Emerald Airlines, probably on behalf of BA, if I was a guessing man. SE, welcome along. Good to have you here again. Nice to see all the regulars showing up. A lot of the planes are actually touching down a bit further down the runway than usual. I don't know whether it's because of the wind or... Yeah, that's the one the guy told me that when I was setting up. I think it's bringing a Hungarian minister in, I think. Yeah, that's it, A319. There's a couple of people hanging around here looking to get a shot of that. That's right, Liam, yeah, the ATR operated by Emerald UK. That's why it doesn't have the EI call sign. So we've the ATR 72-600 in from Edinburgh, followed by an A330 that's coming in from Seattle. Registration EI Duo. And then that's the Airbus A330 is followed by another A330 coming in from Denver, which is one of our Aer Lingus's new operations. You probably see the advertisements all over the telly for the Denver flight from Aer Lingus. but this is our ATR. And then we have two heavies, the A330s of Aer Lingus. Now the ATR could be a little bit of a wibbly wobbly wonder, I would imagine. Not so much. Ooh, smooth as you like. There's our Lufty from Frankfurt. So next up we have two A330s state-bound. Let's catch up with our first. I don't know if you can just see right in the background after that aircraft, you can see the second Aer Lingus A330 in from Denver. Not sure if you can see it on your screen. AA heading state-bound. So, first of our A330s. Get out of the way, truck. It's amazing, the 330s just seem like they're gliding when they're coming in, just floating. Smooth as you like. Aer Lingus A330 getting a thug. So the second of our heavies, A330s from Aer Lingus, this one in from Denver. As I said, a brand new route for Aer Lingus flying into Denver in the States. So that 330 on pushback is heading to Chicago, but this is our Aer Lingus in from Denver. wind has really picked up again. Okay, let's catch up with Ryanair. So it's a side wind now for these aircrafts coming in. So we've Hungarian Airlines coming in just after 1 o'clock. Apparently, I've been told it's the Hungarian Prime Minister, and then it's due to fly back out at about 4 p.m. I think, so I'll definitely get the inbound. I probably won't get the outbound. Again guys, everybody watching, please hit the like and subscribe, it really does help the channel. I was thinking the same thing myself. They probably got a loan of an Aer Lingus pilot for the day. There's a guy standing just here beside me. Well, he's up a little bit from me, and he's in a t-shirt and a pair of shorts. How he is not frozen is beyond me. So, SAS from Stockholm next. Liam, as always, thanks very much for the information. Or the one before it. I know Tom will probably watch it back just to get the hey-hays. So 787 Dreamliner coming in next. Livery scale of 1 to 10 has to be up in the high 8. That would actually make a great game if somebody brought out an app where you have to guess the aircraft carrier by the type of livery. Subscribe, it doesn't cost anything and it really does help the channel. As I said, we're quite a new aviation stream, well, not just aviation, but so a lot of 330s today floating around Dublin Airport. We're going to catch up with our AA now in a second. Dreamliner. Very nicely done. No, I missed him, Ruby. I wasn't. So, Ryanair from Malaga, and then we have our Queen of the Skies, EK161 of Emirates, all the way in from Dubai. That's their 7-year-old 777, which I've been on many times. If you're on Flight Radar, you'll see an Emirates going out the opposite way, just past it. So showing off why, because I've been on the Emirates flight. Yeah, as I said, I'm off to Birmingham. I think it's middle of July, so I'm going to see if I can talk to the boss to see if I can go streaming just for 2 hours even, see if I can get a couple of the 380s. That is the plan, not sure whether it'll happen or not. Rather smooth landing for that Ryanair. And here we have our Emirates all the way in from Dubai on a just over 7-hour flight. Okay guys, looking at the analytics of watch hours, we continue to go on the, I was going to say, I can't even say the word. If we keep going the way we're going, we should get it in about 3-4 months, which means we will be able to make our own personal emojis, amongst other things. Bloody truck. There's our dreamy Dreamliner. And the weird thing is, Adrian, I don't actually curse that much. It's just the odd time I let a clanger out. For those that are watching the chat, I'm not sure what Adrian's on about is, I think it was the last stream or the stream before, I had the microphone tucked under my jacket, and I dropped something and let the F-bomb out, and everybody heard it because the microphone was stuck close to me. It was kind of funny though, in fairness. Okay, next up, Air France Embraer E190 coming in from Charles de Gaulle, followed by our ATR 72 coming in from Exeter, and then followed by a Ryanair that's in from London, and that's a 737 MAX 8. So there's our next couple of incoming aircrafts. Nicely done. American Airlines Dreamliner. So that 330's been sitting there now for at least 10 minutes. I didn't even realise I said that, Paul. You said it to me when you were streaming the following day. It's hilarious though. So next up is our ATR. Although I do want to get a shot of 777 of Emirates. Just arrived in from Dubai. Emirates run 2 flights daily from Dublin. So we catch up with our little baby ATR. Going to gate in around the 300s, gate 300 for the, which is weird when I'm getting the flight to Dubai. Even though they say it's T2, you have to walk all the way down to Terminal 1 to board the aircraft, and there is some difference between Terminal 2 and Terminal 1. Terminal 1 being a little bit of a not so nice looking place, and Terminal 2 being a very nice experience. siders in the end there. Got it back though. Aer Lingus baby bus, A320. Sebastian, welcome along. Good to have you here. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. We've Irish, UK, American. Yes, sir, I won't fly Ryanair, and not that I'm a snob or anything, I just, any Ryanair flight I've been on, I just didn't find it a very nice experience. And even the crew on board always just seemed to be miserable. Not very happy, so now obviously if I'm flying to a destination where it has to be that only Ryanair fly it, I will, but 9 times out of 10 it won't be them. Eurowings. Do our Hungarian ministerial flight in around 1 o'clock or so. I actually like Manchester Airport. Manchester Airport called John Lennon, or is that? I can't remember. So, Emirates from Dubai going to the gate. Next inbound, Swiss Air LX400 in from Zurich. A plane. Jesus, I can't even speak. Airbus A320 I meant. Would you Adam and Eve it? This plane is 27 years old. Woo. Again, at 27 years old, I would say there's nothing original left on the aircraft. Everything would have been swapped out. Nicely done. Next, Ryanair from Luxembourg, followed by a Ryanair in from Paris. So there's our next 2 inbound flights. Yeah, I was thinking that's Harry Helen, yeah, Liverpool. I'm not sure whether Manchester Airport has a name. The only airports I've been to in the UK are Birmingham, Manchester, Liverpool and Heathrow. Yeah, Helen, that's what Terminal 1 is like here in Dublin with all the Ryanair flights. Just they really need to kind of give Terminal 1 a bit of an overhaul. It's so dated now, it really is. Like, I remember flying out of there when I was a kid going to America, and Terminal 1 still looks the same. Euro wings. I don't mind Heathrow, but it's just that it's so bloody big, like. Like as I say, in Dubai International Airport, when we land in from Dublin, I think it's 35 or 40 minutes walk from when you get off the aircraft to get out of the airport. It's crazy how big it is. But when I was in Atlanta Airport, like, this is back in the day, but like the subway system's complete under Atlanta Airport. Now I think Atlanta's one of the busiest airports in the world, but it's just the sheer size, like the amount of operational works that must be needed to keep something like that going it's crazy. Like, I don't know whether any of you have seen the, I think it was on National Geographic, about how Dubai Airport works and things like that. Like, it's fascinating to see how it all comes together. Yeah, now, it's, Jesus, I hate to say it, it's over 30 years since I've been there, so God, when you say something like that, you really kind of know how old you are. So next up, Ryanair in from Paris, followed by EI 593 of Aer Lingus in from Madrid. So there are next two. Although I do have to say, Dublin Airport, especially Terminal 2, is it's ran exceptionally well, and especially now with their new scanners, you don't have to faff about with all the liquids and everything, or your laptops, nothing. You just throw it straight into the machine, it goes through, and that's it. So you don't have to worry about the 100ml liquid limit, or before we used to have to take your laptops and everything out. Don't have to do any of that anymore in Terminal 2, straight through, and it speeds it up unbelievably. Although in saying that, every time I go away, my camera bag always gets highlighted to be swabbed. I must have a big drug dealer head on me or something. Yeah, Helena, I don't know why all the airports don't do it, because it just speeds things up so much. Like the amount of faffing you have to go through, and you have to take your belt off, you have to take your liquids out, you have to take your laptop out, and everybody leaves it to the last minute, so it just holds everything up. Whereas now in Terminal 2, you literally just throw it into your crate and away it goes, and that's it. Like, I think we got through in about 15 minutes from security. Like, it was the quickest I've ever gotten through security. So Aer Lingus A320. Matching socks for a change. Smooth as you like. Airport car park. Another Delta flight going statebound. Silver cloud and all that, Helen. So 5 minutes before our next aircraft, which is Norwegian, coming in from Copenhagen, Boeing 737, 8-year-old aircraft. So it's just coming below 4,600 feet at 242 knots. SE Aviation. Fuzzy Man, thanks for subscribing. Good to have you here. Who said you were normal looking, Helen? Oh God, define normal. No, I'm joking, Helen. I actually haven't seen you, so I don't know whether you do look. Excuse me. Oh God, my vape went down the wrong way. Look normal or not. I don't think there is such a thing as a normal looking person. We're all individual. Helen's normal at rolling down hills and mounds. I think Paul and myself are the only ones that vape. Fuzzy Man, thanks again. Delighted that you're joining in the chat. It's always great to engage with the rest of the fellow aviation enthusiasts. Oh, John Wilton vapes as well, I think. Okay, I'm just going to shut up now. So, Norwegian Airways coming in from Copenhagen. Dreamliner of 2 flying over Hoth, and then we have our Aer Lingus in from Berlin. That's flight EI 333. So our Norwegian one is first. forget it, just after 1 o'clock we have our special Hungarian Airlines coming in for a quick visit. So I can see Red Nose just coming in now. I'm going to turn to it. Off the Red Nose Norwegian flight. On my livery scale of 1 to 10, I would probably give Norwegian a 3. Next up, Aer Lingus EI 333 coming in from Berlin, followed by a regular visitor from Loganair, an ATR 72-600. Can't see the Hungarian. Very funny, Paul. Yeah, but you smoke them fruity ones. At least I just smoke a menthol. I don't get why people vape smoke melon and strawberries. Like, you never smoke a strawberry, so, or a melon for that matter. So next up we have our Aer Lingus Airbus A320, or baby bus as I like to call them. It doesn't rain because I've no rain gear. So next up, our ATR from Loganair coming in from Aberdeen, followed by Aer Lingus in from Zurich. Trying to locate the Hungarian. Can't seem to see it just yet, but we'll. God bless your eyesight, Helen. Let's catch up with Logan Air. ATR coming in from Aberdeen and Scotland. Sorry, just dropping the shutter speed just a little bit to brighten the image up. So let's see who we have next up. Aer Lingus in from Zurich, followed by a Ryanair in from Kerry. Then we've another Ryanair from Stansted, followed by a Bombardier Global 6000 coming in from Malaga. It's a private jet. So that's our next couple of incoming. I think you can use the standard YouTube emojis, as far as I know. We don't have the emojis that we can create ourselves until we get past YouTube's threshold to get monetized. Which is our next big milestone as a channel. See, there you go. Next up, Ryanair from Kerry, followed by Ryanair from Stansted. And then we have our little Bombardier Global 6000 private aircraft coming in from Malaga. So after this aircraft I just had to run to the car to get a cable because the phone is going flat. Uno momento, till I get a cable. Sorry about that. Yeah, my bad. Actually don't know what happened there. It's very odd, very strange. Snoopy, good to see you. Of United. So BA coming in from London next, followed by a Cessna 560 Citation. No information on where it's coming from. Super SC, make sure you give us the details. Focus camera. So British Airways in from London. Be a 6 out of 10 on my livery score. Very nicely done. A very quick turnaround for our Alba Star. That's turned itself around probably in about an hour, maybe slightly over. Thanks, Liam. So our little 680 citations coming in from Faro and away. Helen, I find Apple is just a nightmare. Now I have an iPhone myself, but that's only because my previous streaming gear I needed it, but nothing ever seems to work properly with iPhone. I much prefer Android. Yeah, possibly, but Apple seems to have a problem with most things. Like even if you're trying to do payments on YouTube to support some of the YouTube channels, it charges you for it. And even some of the apps, they're free in Android, but yet Apple charge a fee to use them. Which does not sit well with me. Yeah, I find even my actual, now I only have an iPhone 12, and when I'm streaming and I have it on, it gets really, really hot. Like if I was streaming here for 6-7 hours, I'd need to bring a cool box to put the bloody phone in. Thanks, Liam. Ryanair from Toulouse next, 737. Again guys, I know I keep banging on about it, but please, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, subscribe. It really will help the channel to grow. And I'd like to call it more of a community than a channel. So Ryanair in from France, Toulouse. Good win for Leinster there, the rugby the weekend. BA's in a hurry. So Emirates there will be emptied, refueled, restocked, and then heading back to Dubai anytime between 2 and 3. Ryanair from Faro next. Thanks Liam for the info. Saves me having to check on Flight Radar. Liam, you wouldn't mind looking to see if you can find the Hungarian airline. It's due in about 6 minutes past 1, I think. Just if you can find it on Flight Radar. Yeah, it's due in at 1:06. So Ryanair from Faro. Yeah, Liam, I think it's due in at 6 minutes past 1, I think. Again, Liam, I hope you had a really nice birthday last week. So for everybody on Liam's buddy, turned 16. Thanks, Paul. So, estimated time now is 13:26. So, I'll probably finish on that aircraft. $126 now is the ETA. 126. Yeah. What a pretty looking aircraft. It's okay, Liam. Paul got it for me. Thanks anyway. A bit the size of the truck compared to the aircraft. You wouldn't even think there's enough fuel in that truck to fill an aircraft. So an ATR is coming in next. I can just see it to the right of me. Again guys, those of you watching Dubjet Aviation videos, aka Paul, will be streaming live from here. I've lost the ability to speak today. He'll be streaming live at 5:30. Smooth as you like from the ATR. Sock check. I'll be going to the garage to get a coffee after this, just to warm up. Next up, EI353 coming in from Munich, followed by FO435, which is 737 Ryanair coming in from Liverpool. Although there's another Ryanair that will probably intercept that's coming in from Manchester, so that's our next couple of inbounds. Very nice. Welcome back, Sir Ado. I take it you're working hard today. Ryanair next, Boeing 737. .330, push back. up EI433 coming in from Milan. One of Aer Lingus' older aircrafts at 17 years of age. And then that's followed by a Ryanair F4 9614 coming in from Rome. Thanks, Liam. So that A330 you can see there is heading off to San Fran. Yeah, some of these aircraft are really getting turned around fairly quick. They're really on a tight schedule. I suppose time is money. They don't make money sitting on the ground, so sock check. So Aer Lingus A330 off to San Fran, or San Fran even. So 737 of Ryanair coming in from Rome next. That one there, Helen. So 737 of Ryanair coming in from Italy. I think that's the Neo you were referring to, Helen. Helen, I'm not sure how I'd feel being on a single aisle aircraft on that long of a flight. It's Brian S, welcome back. So Liam's buddy Ryanair from Milan next. Yeah, I suppose, Helen, I don't know. Like, even though I really love aviation, I'm not a keen flyer, so I don't particularly like it at the best of times, but even on the bigger aircrafts going transatlantic, I think it's the whole experience I don't find comfortable. Maybe it's nothing to do with the plane at all. Truck is going to get us. Ah, here. Yeah, the 757 is kind of, it's an unusual one at that. Richard Taylor's making a salad. This evening for dinner I am having homemade prawn tagliatelle. Just put a little bit of fennel into it. Fish stock cube into the sauce. Bit of chili, nom noms. They really should ban trucks from using this little road. I was half thinking of it, Adrian. I did do some culinary training when I was a lot younger, so I am a big fan of cooking. Adele, thanks for subscribing. Great to have you along with us. Hell, and I could be probably in first class on an A380 and I'd still not enjoy it. So, and it's not that I have a fear of flying. I just find it very hard to sit still for that length of time. Like my girlfriend now would get immersed in a box set and just sit there and watch, but I can't even do that. I don't know what it is. I still have to be able to hear what's going on around me. I don't like having headphones or anything on. Maybe it's an ADHD thing. Adrian, if you could see Jan and I in the kitchen, we kill each other. It actually probably makes for very good viewing, to be honest with you. But the two of us are control freaks, so it tends not to work when we're doing anything. Even painting or DIY or whatever, it's actually comical. So we're still waiting on our Hungarian special flight to come in. ETA about 1:26. Yeah, we're lucky, Adrian, for at Christmas time there's generally not too many of us, so we're not cooking huge, but to be honest I do most of the prepping that night, so potatoes peeled and cut and everything, I just leave them in a pot of cold water and put them in the fridge, same with all the veg and everything, prep everything, and then it's all the hard work's done. That's not Euro wings, is it? Oh, really? I love cooking, I hate to clean them up after. Although I think one of the best inventions is an air fryer. The one I have, you can cook a whole chicken in about 40 minutes. So 14 minutes for the Hungarian Air Force to come in, which has Hungarian Prime Minister, I think. Hey, though, the Christmas puddings are just a bridge too far for me. Richard, thanks a million for being here. We'll see you soon. Enjoy your day, Richard. Quick turnaround for our Air France as well. That's actually not in that long, less than an hour, I'd say. And it's heading back off. Embraer E190. So I'm interested to see what the Hungarian Air Force aircraft, which is an A319, will it have livery on it or will it be plain? Hey, no, cheers, yeah, I'd appreciate that, to be honest with you. Again, guys, for everybody watching, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe and hit the like button. Really does help the channel. I love trifle ruby, but I don't like the sponges in it. That's the only thing. I like the rest of it, I just don't like the spongy bits. Actually, I'm not a dessert lover. I don't really eat desserts or anything after a meal. Next up, EI643 coming in from Prague in Czechoslovakia. Then we have an ATR in from Glasgow, which on flight radar was circling out over the Irish Sea there out for some reason, but it's on finals now. So Aer Lingus from Prague in the Czech Republic. Talk about food, I'm absolutely starving now, my mouth is salivating. Although I'd roast lamb yesterday and it was absolutely gorgeous. King. Yeah, roast lamb. Potatoes. I've been told I make the best roast potatoes on the planet. A couple of secrets are: one, when you're cutting the potatoes, make sure they're not round, make sure they're cut into halves or quarters. Parboil them for 8 minutes. Shake the bejesus out of them after you strain them in the pot so they get all fluffy, and then put them in the roasting dish. Spray of olive oil, a bit of rosemary, salt, pepper. About 1 hour, 10 minutes, lovely crispy fluffy spuds that are not dripping in oil. I think we'll have to start up a food channel. Yeah, I've heard of that, Adrian. I have heard of it. You can put that on your chips as well. So you'd know that Hungarian Air Force is due in soon because there's people turning out in the drones with cameras to get a picture of it. So thanks, Paul. So Hungarian Air Force, 10 minutes and final. Tagliatelle for today and homemade burgers for tomorrow. Has to be 10% mince. fat. Any more, it's too fattening. Any less, and they're too dry. Let's catch up with our inbound Aer Lingus. Where is it? There it is. So guys, we're going to finish up on the Hungarian Air Force for today. But remember, Paul from Dubjet Aviation will be streaming live here from 5:30, so you can get your aviation fix then. This is the new rugby livery. Baby bus. On my livery scale of 1 to 10, this would be a 9. Absolutely beautiful. Photographers waiting to catch a glimpse of Hungarian Air Force. We will probably have a couple of aircrafts before that, I would imagine. 319 baby bus. Paul's hijinks, welcome along. Thanks for the kind words. So guys, this is what we've been waiting for. Hungarian Air Force. Bringing in a Hungarian dignitary for some sort of a meeting. So guys, don't forget Paul Dubjet Aviation's live streaming at 5:30. Now let's hope we don't get a truck going past as this comes into view. Can't see, is there any livery on it? Smooth as you like it. So, a bit of an anticlimax. Michael, welcome back. Yeah, on the livery score from 1 to 10, meh, 4 maybe. Not as impressive as I thought, but so Michael's been lurking in the background. ATR from Aer Lingus in next. Yeah, Paul, I think I saw on the app it was circling out over Holt for a while. So I'm not sure what was going on there, unless they had some difficulties that they needed to work out before they... Is this Sir Circumference? EI Fat, I'm not sure. Down safely. Alex, good to see you again. Ryanair from Nice next. Ado, thanks for that. So we'll get the Qatar and we'll get the Vueling, and that shall be it then. I'm off to the garage to get a nice cup of coffee before I go home to start my culinary tasks. Ryanair from Nice. Just stick it to the tarmac. Majestic looking American Airlines. Paul, no, I was thinking about it, but it's just, I think the airport, I'm not sure now that it's in the summer season, but it's generally not that many flights in and out, so it might make for a very quiet stream. But I will check on the schedules to see what sort of traffic comes through, and if there is decent traffic, yeah, I would stream from there, no problem. So that's the Hungarian Air Force, Baby Bus 319. Eurowings departing. Yeah, Paul, I know Dublin operates 700 plus flights daily, so Swords, thanks for subscribing. Morris, welcome along. Good to have you all here. state bound. Yeah, Paul, I'll check it out. I must say I do like Belfast. One of my offices used to be in Belfast. I used to go up there quite a lot. It is a great little city. You get the Enterprise train up first class, nice reclining seats. So that would be a good trip out. Jan could come with me, she could go shopping, I could fill in planes, and everybody's happy. Greg, good to see you back. So, Qatar in from Doha next. There's about 5 photographers here, and they're all shooting with Canon gear. With the RF 150 to 500 lens. Really good setup. So we're going to switch to Qatar now in just a second. Yeah, I'm a fan of Canon myself. As I said, I use the gear I'm using here to stream is Canon, an EOS R with a Sigma 70 to 200 lens. I would like a bigger one, lens that is, but hopefully when the channel gets monetized and donations and memberships and things come in, any revenue will be used to be put back in for equipment and gear and things like that. 8 out of 10 on the delivery scale for this aircraft. Stunning aircraft. Would-be livery still sitting, waiting for clearance. Fueling from Paris in next. Thank you, Liam. So guys, the viewings will be my last aircraft for today. Thanks a million for everybody who's joined me here today, especially our regular viewers. Thank you for our wonderful mods for keeping the chat relatively clean. Paul, there is a link in, you will see it comes up, it's saying if you want a tip, it's done through Stream Elements, which is it runs in the background basically, so we can tell when people are subscribing, and people can donate through that if people wish to. I meant lens scary. So again guys, thanks for joining me today. For everybody who subscribed and hit the like button, it really makes doing this worthwhile when you know you have an audience of aviation people that are similarly minded. Again, Dubjet Aviations, who is Ireland's largest aviation streamer in Ireland at the moment, will be on at 5:30. I will be there watching, so I'm sure I will see a lot of you there then, where I can chat and not have to concentrate on six out of 10 for the livery score on this one. Okay guys, that's me. I am out of here. Thanks a million everybody who joined me. Ado, Ruby, Sarah, Greg, Paul, the other Paul, Scary, Jan Morgan Doyle, hello and goodbye, because I'm just heading off now. Liam's buddy, thanks a million for all your help today, calling out the aircraft, much appreciated as always. Helen, thanks a million. So again guys, thanks a million. We had up to 90 people viewing the stream today, which I think has been the most amount of people I've had on the stream, so thank you all very much for that. Really do appreciate it. One final plane while I'm saying goodbye to everybody. I'm off to get a coffee and go home and prepare dinner. Well, of course, Paul. Okay guys, listen, thanks a million, really appreciate it, and we'll talk to you